Hello, hello. I'm Tracy Lynn, back with another organizing inspiration video just for you. Okay, let's get going. So this is our organizing inspiration using rods as organizers in the home. Now, rods are great because they help you find extra space. No matter how big our rooms are, most of us are still wanting more space to put our things. And curtain rods or tension rods, we're going to be talking about both, can create space where you might think you have no more room because you've looked, it's not there, you can't find it, but rods can turn up a little extra storage space. So, what rods are best? Well, if you need to hang heavy items, then I suggest you use permanent rods, curtain rods with the holders that you put in and anchor them in so they can hold a lot of weight. This can hold pots and pans, containers of soap, shampoos, things like that. Heavy items need a more durable rod, whereas lighter items or sectioning off a space in a drawer or a cabinet, you can use tension rods. They seem to work very well, and there's some really good ideas for how to use them. Where can you use rods? Well, you can put rods anywhere. There are no rules for this. They can go anywhere. And some of the ideas, like I said, that I'm going to share are quite surprising. So you can use rods inside of a cabinet door. You can use them on the side of a dresser, in a closet, in an office, in a bedroom, inside of a pantry, in the laundry room, a craft room. I have a lot of ideas for how to use rods in the craft room, even in an entryway or a mudroom. And what you can store on rods, I'm going to give you some ideas, but really, if you take a rod and an S-hook, the sky is the limit for what you can store. So in the bedroom, we'll see ideas for scarves, for hats, for belts, purses, totes, jewelry. In the kitchen, we're going to use tension rods to store lids, spray bottles, pot holders, aprons, and in the craft room, lots of ideas for ribbons, scissors, brushes, punches, and more. Okay, so let's get started. Without further ado, let's look at ideas for using rods in the bathroom. I love this one. There were a lot of ideas and options. This is one that technically had the best picture for me to use because a lot of these pictures were a little fuzzy. So this is from the DIYplaybook.com. You can use tension rods, but a permanent rod is going to hold cleaners more securely because of the weight of the bottles. Now, she's got everything backwards because the rod is closer to the front because she has a garbage disposal. But if you have room, you can put the rod in deeper so the bottles can hang outward, which I think would be an easier way to grab the bottles when you're cleaning. You can add extra towel storage in a bathroom by hanging permanent rods on the inside of the door. This is from jennaberger.com. And by going upper and lower, it literally doubles how much room you have to hang those towels on, which is super important if you have a large family or if you have a lot of people visiting at the same time and they're all going to be using the same bathroom. I love this idea. I have a couple of different aspects for this. This is from decorideas.com. Am I saying that wrong? Decorideas? I think it's decorideas.com. And this is using the shower organizers on clip hooks to give triple the storage. So the good news about this is if you have more than one person sharing a bathroom, each person can have their own organizer and keep their own supplies and their own sponges down below. If you have a lot of people, this is a great way to triple up storage space that will cover everyone. And I love the mirror in the shower for gentlemen that shave in the shower like my husband does. That's a great thing to have as well. You can also do it this way. This is a shower curtain rod that is on the inside of the shower. And she used baskets and shower curtain hooks, and everything matches with the colors and everything. What a great idea for giving you all that extra storage space on the inside of your tub or shower. This is from thatsaltygirl.blogspot.com. This one I love. This is for toys for kids in the bathroom, and I may be doing this in my own bathtub for my grand nuggets. You could put the baskets, again, on a shower rod on the back end, but they're kind of doing double duty on the soap dispenser to make sure that it stays up because kids tend to pull on things. So I thought that was a great idea as well. This is from frugalfreebies.com. Okay, that was it for the bathroom. Now we're jumping into the bedroom. Love this. If you have a little girl or you yourself love to use scrunchies or headbands or other gear in your bedroom, then one of these rods on the wall, it doubles as art. Y'all know how much I love organizers that double as wall art. She's got hooks on here, but you can use, they have curtain rings that have clippy hooks. I should have had one here to show you that you can put on the rods that you can hold things. I think in one of a later example, the clippy hooks are on there. But you can clip, hook, and hold scrunchies, scarves, visors, hats, anything. And then you can put it right on the bedroom wall and give yourself an extra organizing area where you thought you had none. And this is from harlstonecrafted.com. I love this for our crafters out here. This is a project from alwaysaproject.com. She made organizers using quilting rings or embroidery hoops. So she made the bags, but you could easily just buy cloth bags, put them around the one, clip the embroidery hoop around the other, tighten it up, and hang it on a hook. Just like that, you have a lovely little organizer that you could put in a family room. You could put it in a child's bedroom. Heck, you could put it in an adult bedroom, in a craft room like it is here, even in a kitchen. If you put it on the kitchen wall, you can have pot holders in one, towels in another, and then dishcloths in the third one. And it gives you all this extra organizing space, and it's an organizer that doubles as wall art. Love it. In a closet or in a bedroom, if your husband has a lot of hats, that would be my husband. This is a great way to organize them and keep their shape intact. This is from oitenhow.com. This is 2 curtain rods securely fastened to the wall, and then S hooks that you could just, or round hooks that you could just put the hat on. That's a little bit much for me, so I would do S hooks so you could take them on and off, because the way they have them set up here, let me use my little cursor. These are clippable round hooks, so you have to either take the hat apart or the hook apart every time you put something away, and that might be more than your spouse is willing to do to keep things organized. Remember, the easier it is, the more likely ourselves and our family members are going to stick with it. So S hooks might be a better option for this organizer. Okay, let's jump into the kitchen. Love, love, love this. This is an example of a hook, not an S hook. I guess we would call that a C hook, a backwards C hook. This is a great way to get extra space for your utensils. I love this. You can put this next to the sink like it is here, or on an end cabinet, either upper or lower. This is from notmartha.com. By the way, we have some really fun blog names today. I love that, notmartha.com. Isn't that great? Love this one. This is underneath the sink. This is for trash bags, the heavy duty black ones and the white ones. She is keeping them where they're easy to get to. And I think this is a genius way to have the bags easily accessible up off the floor, so you have more storage space down below. This is from simplyorganized.me. Just something to keep in mind. You want to make sure this is ultra secure, because not only are the bags heavy, but you're going to be pulling them out at an angle, and that's going to cause stress on those rods. So make sure you've got extra good bolts on there holding those securely into place. Love, love, love this. This is a tension rod, you guys. Look at that. A tension rod inside of a drawer gives you a space for lids. I am going to be doing this one myself, because right now my lids just sit on top of each other and I have to move a lot of things to find what I want. So my idea is I have a drawer that's just lids and nothing else, because my pans are hanging up high. So I'm going to put 3 tension rods in my drawer, and hopefully that is going to hold my lids in a more organized way. So watch for pictures on that in an upcoming article soon, because I really think this is going to work and streamline a drawer that I've had a hard time and no success streamlining myself. So this is Imperfect homemaking.com. I should have practiced before I did this slideshow. Sunglasses and keys. Love this. Hanging sunglasses on command hooks with a dowel rod. So it's not actually a curtain rod or a tension rod, but I still wanted to include it because it's a genius way to add extra storage inside of a cabinet. I know we've shown this one before, but I'm doing double duty because it works for this one as well. This is by domeasurablymore.com. Extra space on the end of a cabinet. Oh my gosh, you can hang pots, you can hang pans. This doubles as art, especially if you have these pretty copper pans. If you have pans you use all the time and going in and out of a lower drawer is just not working, if you have a bad back or a hard time bending over, this is a great way to get the pans that you use frequently up where you can get to them easily. This is from the twoseasons.com, and these are the S hooks I was talking about. See, it's an S. The top hangs over the rod. The bottom acts as a hook. I have these all over my home because they work so, so well in different situations. Here is another option for doing your pots and pans. This is from the orderobsessed.blogspot.com. S hooks again, a securely mounted rod. And she's even putting the lids back behind like we saw in that earlier tension rod tip. So she's doing extra, and she's got pot holders on there too. So she's got a whole cooking zone set up right on her wall for the things that she needs for cooking dinner. It's all together, easy to get to, and just as easy to put all the way away again. Great, great tip. I love this. Absolutely love this. This is a tension rod in the back of a cabinet for those little spices that get lost when the big spices are in the front. Isn't this a great idea? This is from joyfulhomemaking.com. Accidentally cut off the J. Sorry about that. Joyfulhomemaking.com submitted or had this idea online, and I absolutely fell in love with it instantly. This is another one I might be adopting for my own pantry and a great way to double up space for your spices. Okay, last but not least, let's take a look at the craft room. All my crafters, get ready. Some great, great ideas. Scattered Thoughts of CraftyMom.com. This is a genius way for doing wasabi tape and ribbons for wrapping paper. So it can work in your craft room, or if you have a gift wrap area in your home, this will work as well. Command hooks on the wall and dowel rods framed in by a photo wooden frame. Looks amazing and doubles as wall art. I love this idea. I think it looks great. iHeartOrganizing.com. She used the S hooks on a rod to hold scissors and paint brushes. Isn't this genius? Most of our tools that we use are hangable. So when you can put rods on a wall, you could stack them. Do 7, 8 rods on a wall, put paintbrushes on one, scissors on another, hole punches on another, all the way down the line, and keep everything right next to your table. So when you're working on crafts, all your tools are right there. Super easy to get to and super easy to put all the way away when you're done using them. Love this. Absolutely love this. I actually do this in my own house, but we're remodeling my bedroom, so it's not up right now. But yes, a curtain rod mounted on the wall, and these are the clips that I was telling you about earlier. They're curtain hook clips. So the rings go on the wall, and then you have tension clips down below. And we hung our children's artwork from school and changed them out every week or so. And now, hopefully, once we get it back up, I'll be able to do the same with my Grand Nuggets artwork. It is such a fun way to get those mementos up and out where you can enjoy them and see them. You could do this for pictures. You could do this on a side of a cabinet in a kitchen and put up the recipes that you're going to be using for your menu that week. You can use photos in the family room, photos going up the stairs, and this makes it super easy for you to change things out. This is, you can also do this in the mudroom and put outgoing mail, permission slips, and reminders that you don't want to forget as you're leaving the home. A really great way to streamline an area without having to invest a lot of time or money. Another ribbon organizing idea is by inmyownstyle.com, and she used chains and curtain rods, all attached with an S-hook in a closet of all things. So they're just hooked onto the wire shelving in her closet. No hardware or tools need to be used. She went and got the inexpensive rods, I believe from the dollar store, put those in the chain that she got from the hardware store. And just like that, she's got ribbon all ready to go for when she's wrapping gifts. You could do this in the craft room, in a gift wrapping room. You could do this in a closet and you could put hair ribbons on it. It's such a great way to get a whole system set up without having to put holes in your wall. Another great idea. This is from my good friend jennifermaker.com. She has brilliant ideas in her craft room, and this is how she has her paper and projects all organized. She's got 3 curtain rods. She uses Ziploc bags, and again, those curtain clip hooks, they work great down at the bottom. These are pants hangers, you guys. The ones that stores give you when you purchase pants. She uses them for her big projects and her big paper. What a great idea. Absolutely love it. And on the inside of a door, an entire little craft area all set up inside of a closet door. Now, we had a lot of these ideas in an earlier slideshow, but I just wanted to grab this one because it was so simple. Again, the curtain clips to hold up full rolls of wrapping paper. Love that. She's got a basket on S-hooks that she set up to hold cards, greeting cards, tape, and scissors. And down below, she has her ribbons and a few pens and pencils in a cup organizer. A really great idea for utilizing space you may not even realize you have available, all by using rods. And I believe this is our last one. This one is great because she turned a closet, or I believe this is a cabinet. No, this is a closet. Simplicityinthesouth.com. She turned a closet into a gift wrap organizer. She used a tension rod and then just slid her wrapping paper in. Absolutely love that. And she put, not a tension rod, a dowel rod. Then she put a permanent dowel rod up above for all of her ribbons. And then she's got these clear organizers. This front opens, so you can pop that open, pull out the gift bags or the material or the wrapping paper, and then snap it shut so you don't have to pull all of these containers out to get what's inside. That's genius. I'm going to look for those on Amazon and see if I can find them and give them a try in my own gift wrapping area of my craft room. Because I think that is a really great way. I have a bad back, and lifting those heavy totes is more than I want to deal with. So giving an opening, a peekaboo door that I can get in there and grab the tools that I need to wrap a gift or work on a project, genius. Oh, there is one more. I keep thinking it's the last one. Okay, this is another crafting, organizing idea. These are tension rods in between the legs of her craft table. Don't you love that? Now, the pictures aren't super clear, but you get the idea. She took 4 tension rods and put them in between the legs of her craft table, creating space where we would think there was none left to be had. And then in her same craft room, she did the same thing here with 2 more tension rods, doubling the space she had available on a shelf. Genius. So when you're looking to create space with these tension rods, really take a look at all the areas you have available. Look in a drawer, look in a cabinet, look in a closet, look on the side of a desk, look inside of a baker's rack or a shelving unit. All of those areas are free game and a great place to put a tension rod to store just about anything. You can use 2 tension rods with a board on it for a lightweight shelf. You can use one in the back for small sprinkles or glitter or spices like we saw earlier. The world is your oyster, and you can use any ideas from these slideshows and turn a shelf into an organized space, doubling or even tripling the amount of room that you had. This is from so many ways.blogspot.com. Oh my gosh, weren't those some really fun ideas? I cannot wait to try a few of those out in my own home, especially the spices with the tension rod and the lids for my pots and pans in my drawer. I hope you found some really good ideas yourself. Give them a try and create space where you might have thought you were all out of room. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and happy decluttering. Bye, everybody.